Hey guys, come along with me as we decorate and pretty up this tray from Dollar Tree. So I got this tray from the $5 section at Dollar Tree. And this is from Decoupage Central, and I printed this on rice paper. And we are going to paint our tray with burnt umber first. And then we're going to go in with the folk art chalk paint. I believe it was called like Summer Porch, or I think it was Summer Porch. And then I'm just going to mark off where this stops because I'm going to paint it brown up into those points with the burnt umber. And then we're going to take that yellow and put it in the middle. That's going to lay underneath that rice paper. And then we're going to go and take our wax after this burnt umber dries and mark that up. And then we're going to go over top of that with our yellow to give it a chippy look. Now we're going to go back in with that folk art, chalk paint in Summer Porch and paint the middle. So this is just a tea light candle from Dollar Tree that I'm going to use to scuff up all around our wood. You can do as much or as little as you want. And I'm doing the inside and the outside. And then we're going to go back in with that yellow again. And I take this very lightly and put it all over the whole thing. Now, I could have done the middle and this step at the same time, but I wanted the middle to be like have a thicker coat of the yellow versus the rest of the wood. So I did it in two separate sections. And then we're going to take this scraper that I got just from the Dollar Tree and start scraping away that wax. I didn't have to do a lot because I did use a thinner layer of that yellow. And I just really wanted it to look worn and rustic and just, I wanted imperfection, honestly. I like the old weathered look. Y'all have to excuse me, I've been sick and it's kicking my tail. So here's what we have so far. We're going to put that aside for now. And then I'm going to take my water pen. You can get these on Amazon. That's where I got mine from. It came with several in a pack with different types of tips. And we're going to trace around this image with the water pen. And then you're just going to simply start pulling that paper away. Now, if you want a sharper line, you can just take scissors at this part and cut it. But I like the fringed look, so I like to pull my paper off versus it being the sharp, nice look of using scissors. But you can use the scissors, if you wish. Next, you're going to want to apply a generous amount of Mod Podge where you're going to place your rice paper. And it doesn't matter if it's gloss, matte, it doesn't matter. Just make sure you get you a good layer wherever you're going to lay your rice paper. Next, you're going to want to dry your Mod Podge. Make sure you dry it all the way. And then we're going to lay our image down wherever we want, to position it and for it to be. Now we're going to take a Teflon sheet and we're going to put this over our image. I'm going to take my mini craft iron and iron on top of this. This is going to activate that Mod Podge underneath it for it to keep our rice paper where it needs to be. And it's also really helpful with getting the wrinkles and stuff out. But you don't have to do this step. You can just use Mod Podge and be done. So if you don't have the tools to do this, then you can just use the Mod Podge. And then this is supposed to look like bark, and I used burnt umber paint. And the ropes are, it's a metallic, I can't remember what it's called. It's Deco Art, and went over that. And those were made out of molds that I have. And then I'm just going to hot glue down this cute little butterfly here. I wanted there to be some like 3D effects. And now I'm going to place some Sweet Annie. I love the Sweet Annie. It smells really good. And it really goes with anything. And so this is just another way of trying to give it like a 3D feel. So I'm just going to place me some Sweet Annie down there. And now I'm just going to put a burlap bow up there in the middle. And that is it, guys. She is finished. I hope you enjoyed this reel. And I hope that you also like, follow, and spread the love. And stay tuned for the next reel. I hope you guys have a blessed day.